Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
To the paint, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Head up, scanning the floor, surveying the situation. Lillard makes a terrific feed. Excellent point guard play.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And he's good on the second. Greg, we've got 2 of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight. Defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
Now Young, following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. from deep. Releases. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Young, right side. After Rizachet. And stolen by Lillard. And now Lillard running the floor all by himself.
Nice work smelling out that steal. And once Lillard got hold of it, he was focused on taking it right to the rack.
High post try. And the jumper is good.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Here's Lillard. It's stolen by Johnson. Young with the ball. Lillard picks him up. Young, no good.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Kept alive. The shot by Lillard, wide open. No good with the triple. Now, here is Young. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Giannis.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive if they hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Antetokounmpo. Bucket is good.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Here's Young. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was Hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Good work there as it goes.
Out-muscling the defenders, Middleton. Redesigning that interior.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Here is Daniels. Unloads. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Here is Daniels, following the score by Damian Lillard. Here's Hunter. Back to Daniels. Pass to Rizachet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
Possessing good size and impressive versatility. The rookie, Rizachet, looking comfortable operating inside.
Back to Giannis. A rebound by Johnson. The Hawks trail by 6. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. And that one's good. Rizachet.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now, here's Hunter. Still yet to score.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Lillard. Kicks it out to Giannis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket tonight.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here's Lillard. 7 points in the game. Middleton can't get it to go. Here's Daniels. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Trent outside. Back to Giannis. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
Here is Daniels. Knocked loose. Giannis drives in. Rizachet with it. Down low. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Lillard from outside. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Bucks lead by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, this.
Hey, yo. That's your favorite one.
Action is where we're at right now. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
What you mean? I be getting free. That'd be good. Nice shit.
The Hawks trail by 4. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek Freak. But I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Now, here is Young. 7 points in the game. Here's Okongwu. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Milwaukee in the lead. Left side Jackson. Outside Portis. Inside. And stolen by Okongwu. Pass to Young. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And I like the resourcefulness Young brings to the table, taking any shot he can create.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Here is Daniels. Pass to Nance. It's Young on the wing. Over Green. Again, Young missing. On the wing, Green. Outside Portis. To end the drought. And the jumper is on the mark. Portis has got his first bucket of the night.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
Here's Young. Pass to Daniels.
Oh, no,
And
man.
stolen by Wright. Outside Portis. To the inside. Outside Green. Back to Jackson. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Milwaukee keeping it alive. A new 14. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Young with no one around. Drains it from beyond the arc. Young's got 12.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Count it. 9 points in the game so far.
Dame with a strong finish at the rim. Boy, can he pack a punch.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Here's Lillard. Atlanta with the rebound. Young for 3. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
Here's Lillard. Giannis outside. Here's Lillard. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Gotta like that attacking mindset of Lillard. I mean, very confident in his ability to score and finish inside.
Okongwu's shot is good.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
And it's Lillard missing.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Trent with the wide open look. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. To the middle. Here's Okongwu.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Hawks will go for a different look here. 1:32 left in the first half. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core. The defense has been non-existent.
Capella. Pass to Hunter. From deep. And Wright pulls it down.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
That is room service delivery from right there. With a sweet dime to create a high percentage shot.
Here's Bufkin. Johnson outside. Pass to Hunter. Johnson inside. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Portis. Now the Bucks moving it up. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Atlanta making a switch here. Pass to Rizachet. Shoots it. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks on top, up by 4. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
And it's in Larry Nance Jr.'s blood. Remember, his dad, Larry Sr., won the first ever dunk contest. And you know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Pass to Rizachet. A special move before the shot. Rizachet's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks. Here's Wright. Here's Livingston. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks leading by 6. Hunter, no one around him. Drills the 3-pointer. Hunter's got his second basket of the night.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Out of bounds. It will go to the Hawks.
Substitution on the court.
Guys, a chance to add to their lead.
If they get into double digits, that would make it a huge hill to climb.
Pass to Capella. Back to Hunter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bufkin. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Lillard with it. He's picked up by Nance. It's Trent on the wing. And that one, good. Trent got his second basket. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Now Daniels. Pass to Okongwu. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26. Man, that was a remarkable pump fake from Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's really good at selling that shot fake.
He misses the free throw. Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title. But whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Antetokounmpo.
A combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Young looking around. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Bogdanovic has got the lead up to 11 now for Atlanta.
And this is why Bogdanovic has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. From deep, Trent. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. And now it's only a 5-point Atlanta lead. And stolen by Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo.
Bobby tie up like, damn, I need a quick jump.
Lillard left side. Here's Lopez. Giannis outside. And it goes out of bounds. The last touch by Antetokounmpo. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. And Atlanta has possession. They've led by as many as 11 points. And Daniels up top. Outside, Bogdanovic. There's the drive. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing, but they don't want to chance that again.
Here's Lillard. Atlanta with the rebound. Bogdanovic inside. It's tipped and stolen by Lillard. One-on-one here. The layup off target.
mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost.
Oh, yes! Wow!
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
1:35 left to play in the third. Here's Daniels. Down low. Pocket 6. And the dunk by Capella.
Nice recognition that time from Capella, aggressively rolling to the bucket after setting the screen.
Portis with it. And guarded by Capella. Jackson misses. Atlanta leading by 5. Pass to Daniels. Johnson at the elbow. Daniels with it. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Daniels has got his second bucket of the night.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. So both teams making some changes here. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Atlanta leading by 4. Okongwu down low. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Shot clock at 6. The Bucks working the ball around. Shoots from the high post. Off the left rim and out. And here's Daniels to the inside. And so it's Atlanta with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Atlanta has possession. They've led by as many as 11 points. Out to the right wing. Here's Okongwu. Makes it off the glass. Okongwu's now got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Atlanta. And right, here we go. Pass to Portis. Here's Beauchamp. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Portis. Rebound by the Hawks. Now Daniels from past the arc. That shot missing. To the paint. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
There's the three. Hands it from downtown. And the Hawks lead by 9.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is. You know, with the defender giving him a little bit of space, he fires away.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Atlanta making a switch here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Here's Young. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
And, you know, Giannis gets to the basket in a nanosecond. It feels like nobody can stop him.
Pass to Capella. Capella draws the double. And the dunk by Capella.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. High post Young. Again, the Hawks score.
And this game belongs to Young right now, and he is simply making everything.
Here's Young. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Clint Capella.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Atlanta leading by 9. Young outside. Pass to Johnson. Young outside. Shoots over Lillard. Young, no good. Here's Milwaukee now. And Lillard gets double teamed. Lopez outside. And the Bucks miss again. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Inside, Johnson. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 11.
And an excellent ball movement. Young being unselfish.
Trent outside. Back to Lillard. The three. Rebound, Atlanta. Young outside. From 15 feet away. Giannis grabs the miss.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Productive habits pay off for Lillard. He's always working on his offense to refine his skill.
It's good. Young's got 21.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's Rizachet. He doesn't hit that one. Bucks trailed by 8. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
Here's Young. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And it's become clear what a leader Young is on this team. He senses when they need an infusion of confidence and always tries to provide it.
Atlanta leading by 7. Kicks it out to Johnson. Bangs home the trifecta.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Pass to Giannis. Back to Lillard. 5 on the clock. Trent outside. Rizachet with the steal.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Hawks.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Trae Young.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
And so it's Atlanta with the W. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that about wraps it up.
She's sitting to drop on the way.